Up to the 1970s, 1980s, Anfield was a relatively affluent area. Most people would have bought their own house, so not a bad area to live. Obviously, the economy went into decline. We lost most of our major industries in the 80s and 90s, and the area has since declined economically. We set ourselves three objectives when we set up. One was to feed the local community, one was to educate, and one was to employ. So our starting point was we wanted to bake bread and pies, and cakes. We engaged neighbours and we went out seeking crowdfunding to get us onto a starting point. We raised £21,000, target of 14,000. So we knew that people locally cared about the area, cared about having a regenerated bakery, but also remembered the bakery of the past, because Mitchell's baked here for about 90 years. So this place is an icon in the Anfield area. In doing that, in making money, we ran educational courses. Teach people how to bake, how to cook, how to manage on a budget. And we thought at the time we're giving people employable skills, because along with that you learn to work as part of a team, you learn to build your own self-esteem. What we're actually giving people was the ability, more often than not, to come out of the house, because one of the features of an area becoming deprived and being unemployed and there being less money around is social exclusion. Pensioners at one end of the spectrum, teenagers who've left school, who are unemployed at the other end of the spectrum, who perhaps had no real reason to leave the house on a daily basis. So getting them into a community environment where they're working with other people, they're learning new skills, and they're engaging in conversations, everyday conversations, has now become one of our key missions. We're as much concerned now about the conversations, the connections that are made, as we ever were about the skills being transferred. We have people in here 5 days a week, 6 days a week. They are local people. They live around here. It's somewhere for them to congregate. 15 months ago, none of us were employed. We have an active board of volunteers. There's 8 of us. There are 8 paid members of staff earning a living wage. What makes a community business? It's owned, shaped and driven by the people around us. Profit will be invested in the regeneration of the entire area, not just of our business.